Okay, now we are going to discuss about the characteristics parameter of face-centered cubic structure. So here we have the four characteristics parameter called number of atoms per unit cell, coordination number, atomic radius, and then the packing factor. So number of atoms per unit cell is nothing but how many number of atoms present in the unit cell is called the number of atoms per unit cell. Coordination number is nothing but number of nearest neighboring atoms. So that count is the coordination number. And then we have to find out the atomic radius R. That is nothing but half distance between the two nearest neighboring atoms. And then we can calculate the packing factor. So how much percentage of the unit cell is filled and how much will be the empty by using the formula. So let's see these parameters for a face-centered cubic. So this is nothing but a simple cubical structure. So in addition to that, we have a 6 face-centered atoms. So in addition to the 8 corner atoms, we have the 6 face-centered atoms for a 6 faces. So first, we know that 8 corner atom shared by 8 unit cell. So this can be taken as 1 by 8 into 8, that is equal to 1. And every face-centered atom can be shared by the 2 units. So face-centered atom can be shared by the 2 units, that is nothing but a half. And here we have a 6 face-centered atom. So we can calculate 1 by 2 into 6, that is equal to 3. So total number of atoms per unit cell is nothing but 1 plus 3, that is equal to 4. So number of atoms per unit cell is nothing but a 4. So next we can calculate the coordination number of nearest atoms for a corner atom. Here we are considering the corner atoms, and this is the three-dimensional view of the unit cell. And here we can consider the corner atom at the center. If we consider this, in the same plane we have 4 face-centered atoms. So Cn can be taken as in its plane we have a 4 face-centered atom. In upper plane also we have a 4. So 4 plus 4. Then in lower plane also we have 4 face-centered atom. So that can be written as 4. So totally we have a coordination number 12 for the face-centered cubical structure. And next we can calculate the atomic radius. So atomic radius is the half distance between the any two nearest neighboring atom. So for this we are considering a single face from the cube. So from this picture we can take the right angle triangle ABC. So if we are taking ABC, we can write AC squared is equal to AB squared plus BC squared. So this AB, BC and CD and AD and all is nothing but a side of the cube. So AB squared is nothing but A squared, and again this can be written as a squared. So AC is nothing but 4. 4R totally. So 4R squared is equal to 2A squared. So further it can be simplified. 16R squared is equal to 2A squared, or R squared is equal to 2A squared by 16, or R is equal to root 2A by 4. So this is the atomic radius for the face-centered cubic structure. So next we can calculate the packing factor. So for the formula, number of atoms per unit cell into volume of one atom per volume of units. By using this formula, we can calculate the atomic packing factor. So here the number of atoms per unit cell is nothing but 4, and volume of one atom is nothing but a volume of the sphere, that is 4 pi t pi r cube by volume of unit cell is nothing but a A cube if side is A. And if now we have to substitute the value of R here, it is nothing but 4 into 4 45P by root 2 A by 4 the whole cube by A cube. So if we simplify this, the A cube get cancelled, and finally we have the answer is 0.74, that is 74% of unit cell is filled and the remaining 28% will